How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 22 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. Now, in today's challenge, what we've got is, can I win a World Series with no players on my team being 90 overall or above, obviously. So, essentially, everyone on the team has to be under 90 overall, and we're going to be doing a fantasy draft. Injuries will be off. I'll make sure to turn them off for all 3 seasons. We're doing 3 seasons of this. And it's a fantasy draft. We're going to let the CPU draft my team, so I have no say in what I'm drafting. And if they happen to draft, like, some really good players, well, guess what? Anyone that's 90 and below, or above, rather, I got to change it for someone that's 90 and below. So, or below 90. So, yeah, that's it. Alright, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And let me know down in the comments below some of the video. Check my source down in the description. Go to playlist down below containing other MLB The Show 22 franchise related content. And check my channel for contact me, TJP. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so just an FYI, we are using ride-in rosters again. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. This is going to be the team we're using in fantasy draft. It's going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks. Doesn't really matter too much. We obviously cannot draft our team. And, yeah, I'll turn off injuries once we get into the actual game. Now I know where I'm going, and not just turning on the sliders. So, alright, let me go through this, and I'll see you guys once I'm in the game. Alright, so, we are locked and loaded into the game. By the way, we had the 10th pick, so let's take a look and see who we have. So, honestly, the only person we need to trade is Byron Buxton. That's the only person we need to trade right now. Okay, so we're going to trade him, but let's just take a look at the rest of the team before we do that. So, we got Max Rock, Jose Iglesias, Michael Brantley. So we got Buxton, who we're going to trade, because we can't have him on the team. Rendon, Munetaka Murakami, Kyrie Ruiz, Miranda, and then Brett Phillips. Got Jeffers off the bench with Garcia, Calhoun, Jake Lamb. Okay. Somehow we ended up with Zach Gallen. Okay, cool. But we'll take a look at our rotation. So, Fried, Gallen, Carrasco, Anderson, and Kenta Maeda. It's actually not an awful rotation. And hopefully none of these guys go above 90. The moment they do, I have to trade them. Can't be a single player above the overall of 90. Lugo, Whistler, you got Minter and Jansen. I'm sure he'll regress. Okay. I'm actually not... It's not too bad of a team, but it's not amazing either. It's probably going to need some work, so... I guess some of the trades, we can make trades now to try to get, like, other people, like better shortstop, better second baseman, better catcher, better first baseman, better right fielder, as long as they're under 90 overall. So, let's first trade Buxton and then try to improve the team. Alright, I'm going to do this deal with the Yankees. So, we're going to give Byron Buxton to the Yankees. We're going to give Wander Franco, which, he's an 85 right now. He might become a 90, but I'll take the risk. And we get Sam Hilliard. Okay, I'm taking that. That's not too bad of a trade right there. So, I feel like we got a little bit better there. We got a better right fielder, and we got a better shortstop, obviously, and a really young one, too. But hopefully he doesn't become a 90 in 3 seasons. Do this trade with the Nationals. The Nationals, like I said, I'm going to get Josh Bell. We're going to get Josh Bell, though, from them for Cooper Kinney, Luis Angel Acuna, and then Matt Gorski. Because we desperately need a first baseman, so Josh Bell can fill that role in for us. Alright, so I'm going to do this trade with the Reds. We're going to get John Birdie and Cameron Cannon for Logan Cerny, C.J. Chatham, and Cody Clemens. Since we just traded away Buxton, we need a center fielder. I guess John Birdie can kind of just temporarily fill that hole in. So we'll do that with the Reds, and I guess for now that's probably all the moves we're going to make. So we're just going to rock with the team the way it is. And I'm just going to kind of keep tabs on it, make sure that nobody's above 90 overall. The minute I see someone that's 90 and above, I will trade them, and you will see said trade. Alright, so we're pretty much near the All-Star break, and unfortunately, we have a 90 overall player. Max Fried is a 90 overall now. He is, unfortunately, going to have to be moved because he is a 90. So we can't have that. So he will be traded right now. Alright, I'll do this deal with the Giants. So, Fried's going to be going to the Giants, and we're going to be back to Lucas Giolito, Spencer Turnbull, and Garrett. So, yeah, Garrett Crotchet, welcome to the team. So, there we go. Now everybody is back under 90. So, unfortunately, I had to do that. We had, like, one more game, so there we go. 42 and 55 right now. which isn't that great. In fact, it's worse than in the in the division. But, you know, you have to do what you have to do. So, looking at the lineup, Birdie's meh. Wander has not played that well either. Michael Brantley's been awesome. Josh Bell's been very good. Same thing with Rendon. Sam's been on fire. Has only been in that great of a season. And the rest of the team has just not been that great. And then looking at the bench is not much better. So that's a little unfortunate. In terms of our pitching rotation, Zach Gallen, okay. Obviously, a lot of these guys are going to have losing records. Spencer Turnbull, who we just traded for. Ian Anderson struggling this year. Same thing with Carlos Carrasco. So that's a little unfortunate. And just looking at the bullpen, not much better. Seth Lugo's been good, though. Whistler's been decent. Carl Woods hasn't pitched that much. Kenley Jansen's been really nice. Minter's been good. And then, obviously, we just traded for Garrett. So, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. I didn't expect us to be that good this season. So, I don't know. I guess we could just simulate the rest of this season and kind of just worry about trying to sign some guys in the offseason and making trades then. So, yeah, I'll probably just do that. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, so we ended the season 71-91, which is not good whatsoever. Did not make the postseason. So, kind of expected that after just looking at the team. We really weren't that good. So, got a lot of upgrades to make. Brantley was pretty solid. Same with Josh Bell. Rendon had a good season. Wander just was not very good. I'm not sure what happened with him. And then, yeah, just looking at the rest of the team. Nothing really incredible here. We do have some prospects, though. We got Marco Luciano up here. We've got Sal Frelick, so he's pretty good. Okay, so there's some decent young talent I was looking at on my team. So, we could potentially make some trades out of that. Maybe get some solid pieces, but yeah, I mean, the records are not very good for them, but the stats, other than the records, are pretty solid. Ian Anderson, Turnbull, and Carrasco, though, weren't amazing. Maeda was terrible. Lugo had a good year, though. Actually, the bullpen, for the most part, was pretty good. That weren't a long relievers, though. Garrett kind of struggled a bit, so yeah, 45 saves is good, but yeah, his ERA is a little high and all over the place, so there you go. And, yeah, let's just see who wins the World Series, and then we're just getting on to the offseason. It'll be the White Sox defeating the Reds in the 2022 World Series, so good for them. I'm kind of curious to see who they have. I didn't really check the rosters this time of all of the teams, so I'm just curious to see the White Sox. Oh, right, Mike Trout. Wow, they take Mike Trout, and they win the World Series. Interesting. Oh, and they had Xander Bogaerts. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, he wasn't even that good. Who was good? Bogaerts. Wow. Jonathan India was really good, too. Who's on the Reds? Because they also made the World Series, but they got swept. I'm just kind of curious who they have. Chris Sale, Matt Olson, Nick Castellanos. Okay. All right. Okay. Nimmo. All right. Not bad. J.D. Davis is usually a very underrated pickup, by the way. All right, let's go to the offseason, and I will see you guys once I'm there. A few guys some contracts. We got some arbitration to do. We've got some tendering the contracts too. I got to be mindful of Giolito and Gallen and make sure that their overalls don't touch 90. So it could be tough. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to do this stuff. We have a lot of money, so I might be able to sign some decent players for free agency and kind of fill out the rest of this team. So I'll see you guys once I am there. So we're going to be at free agency now. Main focus is getting a better left fielder, getting a better second baseman. I mean, Brantley's good, but he's regressing. So if I can get like a decent left fielder. I mean, Joey Gallo's out here. He wouldn't be too bad, but his average is just so bad. Benintendi might be a pickup. He might be the guy we go after. So in terms of second baseman, there's really not that many. I guess for Adam Frazier contract, and just kind of just a few other guys. So maybe some bullpen guys and some decent pitchers down here. I guess Joe Musgrove's just really good in the simulation on this roster. All right, cool. So let me do some signings, and once I have some contracts on the table, I will show you guys what I got. So we're going to pick up Taylor Rogers to add to the bullpen. He's going to be the new closer, which is pretty solid. Matt Whistler does not want to sign with us. Which is fine. I did offer, let's just show you guys who I got. So, I guess we re-signed Kenley Jansen. So, actually, I guess he'll probably end up being the new closer since like Kenley Jansen is going to keep regressing. We did sign Sean Manaea, picked him up, Willis Contreras, which is cool. Did get Brandon Nimmo, which is pretty solid. Is he wearing a chain? No, I thought he was wearing a chain. Wait, no, he is wearing a chain. They all wear chains? Yeah, no, they're wearing chains. Okay, cool. Colton Wong, we picked him up. We added Daniel Hudson, which is pretty solid. I did offer a few other guys. We're still waiting on Benintendi. So, yeah. I'm just going to keep simulating. I'll see you guys once I am at probably the start of the third and final season. Hopefully we can get Benintendi on the squad. Alright, so started the second season. Let's take a look at the team. So, Benintendi, Nimmo, Bell, Hilliard. We got Brantley, Rendon, Contreras, Wander, and then Garcia's at second. Alright, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad for no 90 overalls on the team. And then just looking at the bench, it's pretty solid. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, there's still maybe some improvements we can make, but I'm happy with the team. I think this team could be pretty good. Pitching rotation, we got Zach and Lucas. We got Sean Manaea, Ian Anderson, and the bull, Spencer Turnbull. So pretty good stuff. The bullpen's looking pretty good. We still got Garrett, we still got Jansen, Lugo, Minter, and Rogers with Hudson. Honestly, yeah, the bullpen's looking really good. If I have to say, the bullpen's really good. So, yeah, it says we have the best bullpen in the MLB. I'm liking it. Nobody's above a 90 right now, or 90 or above, so got to make sure that Gallen and Giolito stay at 88 or 89. If they go to 89, I'd be happy about that, but not 90. Nobody can go to 90, so we'll see. We'll see how this team ends up doing in the second season. Hopefully it'll be pretty good, and I will see you guys either at the All-Star break or if I need to make a trade because I'm at the 90 overall. All-Star week is upon us, 59-38, so what a turnaround for us right now. And, yeah, 59-38 is the best in the NL, actually not tied with the Marlins. We're better than them by a half game. And I'm liking this team. And nobody is 90 overall. Lucas Giolito's close, but he's not there. He's 89, so that's good. That is very good. The only thing is, I don't know if you could turn off the trade deadline in this game. Maybe you can. So I'm just going to assume that if they're 90 at a trade deadline, there's really not much I can do about that. I guess I could release them. Yeah, maybe I could do that, waive them, but that would just be really frustrating. Alright, let's take a look at the lineups. So, Benintendi, he's doing eh. Brandon's been awesome. Bell's been great. Sam Hilliard's been, the average is low. He's got some decent pop in his bat, I will say. Some pop. Brantley's been cold this year. Rendon's been cold. Contreras was a good pickup. He's playing really well. Wander's been on fire as of late, but the average is not there. It's not what the stats would entail. Although I guess his power numbers aren't that high, but I would think the contact would maybe be like a 260 hitter, like kind of where Colton Wong is. But I guess not yet. It's not there just yet, which is fine. I'm just looking at the bench. Brett Phillips. This guy usually does terrible at hitting. This is the best I've ever seen him hit. 253, I feel like. Yeah, the bench isn't amazing, but it's doable. Our pitching's been awesome. Giolito, Zach Gallen's been pretty decent, good fire as of late. Ian Anderson's been good. Sean Manaea has been a wonderful pickup, and then Spencer has been kind of cold, struggling a little bit. Carlos Carrasco's doing better, besides the 0-2 record. Garrett's been good, better. Seth Lugo, awesome. Daniel Hudson's been a good pickup. Carl Edwards. Kenley Jansen's been pretty good still. Same thing, Agent Minter and Taylor Rogers. Not too bad. 27 saves. Okay. We'll take it. He's actually doing better than he was last season, so I can't complain about that. So, nobody's a 90. I'm going to monitor this. So, we'll see. We will see what ends up happening here. I'm going to simulate. And if there's somebody that's a 90 or above prior to the trade deadline, you will see me make a trade. Otherwise, I'll just see you guys at the end of the season. Bad news. I just extended Lucas Giolito, and he is a 90 overall. I gotta trade him. I got to trade him. I just extended him because I was like, this guy is going to definitely achieve 90. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Well, goodbye, Lucas Giolito. Marlins. Ah, man, I'm so pissed. Lucas Giolito is getting traded to the Marlins for Chris Flexen and Garrett Hampson. I mean, I guess we upgrade our second base, which is pretty good. We have so many second basemen. Jeez. We're going to have to clear some of that out. But yeah, all right. Welcome to the team, Garrett. I might look to make more than one trade now, since I feel like I have too many second basemen and center fielders. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the Rangers. Ryan Jeffers, Luis Garcia, and John Birdie to the Rangers. We're getting back Ty France. Ty France, who's obviously usually good in simulation. And Austin Martin, good third baseman. For his backup third baseman, good potential. So, yeah, we're going to do this trade with the Rangers. Okay, so we ended season number 2 going 93 and 69, which was good enough to win our division, and we're going to be taking on the Pirates in the NLDS. So yeah, 93 and 69, not too bad. I will take that. Wow, the Phillies won 95 wins, so good for them. Angels had 98. Marlins had 103. Marlins had 103 wins. Didn't we trade them Lucas Giolito? Yeah, I think Lucas Giolito's on the Marlins, right? I think that's the trade I did. I don't even remember. I think I traded... can I do this? Highlight team. Yeah, there we go. Select team. Yeah, Tatis. Yeah, oh my god, he had such a good year. Oh, so annoying that we traded him. But, you know, you had to do what you had to do. Chris Flexen got a gold glove, though. Hey. We traded for a gold glove winner. What's better than that, right? I mean, obviously a Cy Young winner. And look at that. We also had Freed on the team, and we traded him to the Giants. So he's the runner-up. Unbelievable, man. Oh, if only they were just not that good. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter. I mean, the lineups are looking pretty good. The team's pretty solid. Ty France is awesome. Looking at the team, Josh Bell ended up doing really well. Wander had a nice second half of the year. Contreras is pretty solid. All right. I mean, it's good. I guess Brandon Nimmo doesn't play against righties, which is odd. But I guess it's also not odd at the same time, since I guess Brantley is good against righties. Doesn't play against lefties. I mean, all right, sure. Pitching-wise, Zach, I'm a little worried about Zach Allen. He's a 89 overall. It could be 90 next season. But if he's struggling, like, he's cold, you know, he may not be. But Sean Manaea was awesome. Chris Flexen was good, though. Can't complain about that. He was really good, so I can't complain. You know, Griffin Cannon was not very good, though. Minter struggled. Seth Lugo was good. Hudson was good. Edwards was eh. Garrett was good, pretty good. Kenley Jansen, besides the 0-3, was pretty solid. Taylor Rogers didn't have a good second half of the year. 45 saves, though, was pretty solid, but yeah. All right. I'm liking the team. I think we could maybe make some noise. We're taking on the Pirates. They've got John Means, the cheat code. Game 1, we win 3-2. Ian Anderson, Steven Strasburg. We win Game 2, 2-1. Can we win Game 3 and go to the NLCS? Yes, we can. So we're taking on either the Marlins or the Phillies. I'm assuming it's going to be not the Marlins. Okay. So it's going to be the Phillies. The Phillies beat the Marlins. And the Phillies got Nola. Okay. Zach Gallen versus Aaron Nola. Game 1, we win 3-1. Very good. Game 2, Ian Anderson, Logan Gilbert. Oh, they got Logan Gilbert. Damn, that's really good. Dude almost threw... Wow, he threw a one-hit. We almost threw a perfect game. Wow. There was almost a perfect game. Almost. Oh, he also had 3 walks, though. But even then, like a one-hitter or a no-hitter. Almost threw a no-hitter. All right, that's not good. Game 3, we win 4-2, though. Can we win Game 4? Win Game 4, lose Game 5. Every game's been close, within 3 runs. We lose Game 6, and we please win Game 7. And we do, and that one was a 7-2 win, okay. And we're going to the World Series, and who are we taking on? Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Let's just take a look at their team. Tampa Bay's team, since they obviously made the World Series. We got to take a look at them. Let's see. Tampa Bay. Alek Manoah, Bryce Harper, Austin Riley, Garcia, Lopez. Wow, all right. This team is Suzuki. All right. All right. All right. Game 1, Gallen versus Garcia. We lose 7-3. Game 2, Anderson from Noah. We win Game 2. Can we win Game 3? Win Game 3. We win Game 4. And we win the World Series. The challenge is complete. We completed the challenge. I cannot believe that. See, this team should not have won a World Series. But we did. We did. And not a single player under... Every player is under 90 overall. Every player is under 90 overall. That's impressive. Very impressive. I guess we had a lot of depth. I guess. I don't know. Either way. I don't feel like... I mean, Wilson Contreras. Wow, what a pickup he was. He was a catcher winning the World Series MVP is impressive. And he won the postseason MVP too. So that's... good stuff, Wilson Contreras. Really good stuff. Well, we do have one more season, so we might as well see if we can go back-to-back, right? So, I will see you guys in the offseason. I mean, we're going to offer arbitration to a bunch of these guys and tender some contracts. We're going to have some money, so, I mean, hey, we can go after some players in free agency. Like, I will take it, you know? So, the thing is that I'm a little worried about Zach Gallen. He might end up being... the kind of guy that hits that 90 overall mark this season. So we'll see what ends up happening. I mean, it really wasn't a big deal since we had Lucas Giolito win the Cy Young and he couldn't get out of the NLDS. So let me finish off the arbitrations and I'll see you guys at the free agency period. Alright, so we have a ton of money in free agency. I mean, I can't offer any of these guys, which is honestly fine. I mean, hey. I mean, there are some guys we could offer contracts to. Do we want to get a better third baseman? Do we want to get a better left fielder? Do we want to get a better... I mean, wow. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things we could do here. I mean, Benintendi is not bad. But, second base... I might move Rendon. I don't know. He's just making a lot of money, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal, right? That we have him. So I'm just gonna offer some contracts to some of these guys and see who we get. I mean, I really don't need anybody personally, but hey, we're just gonna throw out some contracts, see who we can get on this team. All right, so we're gonna add Teoscar Hernandez to the roster to the Diamondbacks. That's a pretty solid pickup there. We have a trade offer. John Gray for Sal Frelick. No deal. No deal. Alright, so just to show you guys who the other guys we offer contracts to, I'm sure we signed some other guys here, yeah, like Austin Martin. Okay. Nobody in terms of high overall just yet, but we did offer Segura, Presley, Winker, Anderson, and Second Rider. So we're waiting on them. I think we'll have enough money, so we're just going to simulate the rest of free agency and see who else we can pick up. So we ended up getting Jesse Winker to add to the team and Ryan Presley to add to the bullpen, which is pretty awesome. So we ended up getting Gene Segura, which is pretty awesome as well, and I think we ran out of space to sign any other people on this team since we're out of roster spots. So we're just going to go to the start of the third and final season. I'll see you guys once I am there. Third and final season, so looking at the team, Gene Segura, Andrew Benintendi, Jesse Winker, Hernandez, Bell, France, Franco, Rendon, and Contreras. Actually, the lineup's really damn good, if I have to say. Little worried about Wander. He could probably become a 90 overall at some point, so I might have to look to trade him. Well, I'll have to trade him if he hits 90. I mean, Hampson, Nimmo, Brantley, Ruiz, Colt Wong, same. I mean, our bench is actually stacked. And then we got some Luciano, Martin, Frelick. Phillips is still here. He was coming off a pretty decent season. Rotation-wise, Zach Gallen might become a 90 overall at some point. Ian Anderson, Sean Manea, Chris Flexen, Spencer Turnbull is pretty solid. And then, yeah, the bullpen, Garrett's still here. Taylor Rogers, Kelly Jansen's still really good. I thought he'd regress a lot lower, but he hasn't. AJ Minter, Ryan Presley, we picked up. Seth Lugo, Shane Green. I ended up getting him. Second Rider didn't want to sign with us. Team's looking good, so I think we could potentially go back-to-back. This is the chance. This is our chance right here. So I will see you guys if there's either somebody I need to trade or at the All-Star break, because I'm not making any moves. Okay, so I am looking at the roster, and as you can see, Wander needs to be traded. So we're going to be trading Wander to a different team. Okay, I'm going to do this trade with the Rockies. Wander Franco, Michael Brantley, and we're going to get back Tim Anderson, who's having an amazing season. We can get Randy Arozarena, who's been on fire, and then JJ Bleday. They're under 90 overall. I'm doing this. So, thank you, Rockies. I appreciate that. Andrew Benintendi's not even in majors, which is pretty crazy. So, I guess Randy Arozarena might be the... I don't know if he's going to be the starting left fielder or what. I don't know what we're going to do with Jesse Winker, but he's having a decent season. So, let's just simulate to the All-Star break and make sure that nobody else is over the 90 or over. All right, so All-Star Week is upon us. 65-30 is what we are. So let's take a look at the lineups, make sure nobody's 90 or above, and it doesn't look like it right now. Tim Anderson's doing pretty solid. He's cooled off a bit since we traded for him, though. Gene Segura's kind of struggling a little bit. He's in 89, though. Jesse Winker, pretty solid. Same thing with Teoscar. He's doing good. Ty France doing good. Josh Bell's on fire, which is nice to see. Brandon's having a good year. Rendon's been cold, but he was hitting like 344 at the draft, but he has definitely dipped a bit, but just fine. And Contreras behind the plate will take that. Gary Hamp's been cold this entire season. Randy Rizzo's coming off the bench. Reese. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, honestly, this entire team is pretty sad. So I got to make sure that Segura, I got to watch over Rosarena, because it's 88, 89, so... I mean, there's some people we got to watch out for. In terms of our pitching rotation, got to trade Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen is now a 90, so I got to trade him. He's having a good year. But we got to trade him. He is a 90. And I got to trade Garrett, who's a 91. Okay, so they got to get traded. Alright, cool. So that's fun. And for shits and giggles, we'll throw in Keegan Thompson, because he's terrible. Even though he hasn't pitched that much, he's been terrible, so I don't want to see him on my team. Alright, so let me do that. There's a lot of noise. I apologize. I don't know if you could hear that talking in the background, but let me just fix that and also trade Zach Gallen and Garrett. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the Padres. So Garrett, Zach, and Thompson are going to go to the Padres for Casey Mize, Pablo Lopez, and Genesis Cabrera. We get two solid stars, a good reliever, Keegan Thompson, get off my team. So yeah, there we go. That's the only trade I'm going to make, and I'm hopefully nobody else is a 90 or above by the deadline. Season 110-52, which is pretty impressive. Taking on the win of the wild card playoff game, and Randy Arozarena is now a 90. So, and he hasn't really been doing that great anyway. So I don't know what we do about him. But Pablo Lopez lowest ERA, which is cool. We traded for him. Didn't have any awards. I'm kind of curious to see if Lucas Giolito. Did we make a trade with somebody? We did. I don't remember who we did. I could have got John Means. I knew I should have got John Means. It's fine though. All right. Let's take a look at our lineups. So yeah, Tim Anderson was good. Brandon was awesome. Winker was very good. Honestly, the hitting was great. Ty was decent. Could have been a little higher on the average though. Sam Hilliard is playing the DH now. Rendon ended the season on fire, which is good to see. He had a good year. Contreras was good, and Gene Segura kind of struggled a little bit. I think Garrett Hampson. I don't know. I just get a lot of production on my second baseman. JJ Bleday was awesome too off the bench. Just a platoon guy, so we will take that. So curious to see who else, if anyone else is 90. I don't think anyone else is. Yeah, definitely not. Just looking at the pitching. Ian Anderson is my ace right now. It's kind of a mess season for him. Casey Mize was ended the season on fire. Pablo Lopez was awesome. Sean Manaea, pretty good. And then Chris Flexen was good as well. Spencer Turnbull, Seth Lugo, Kenny Jansen, Shane Green was great. Daniel Hudson was 4-0, but a little high on the ERA. Taylor Rogers, good year. AJ Minter, and then Genesis Segura kind of struggled a bit. A little high on the ERA, but 48 saves, not too bad. So, what do I do with Randy Arozarena? Removed from the playoff roster. I could just do that. All right. A place must be added. All right, we'll do that then. That works. I could just technically release him. It said I could release him, but we could just do this. We'll add Andrew Benintendi to the playoff roster, and then we'll remove Randy Arozarena from the playoff roster. So Andrew Benintendi will be in the playoffs, but Randy Arozarena won't. I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's a fair way to do it. All right, so we'll do it that way. So who are we taking on? It's going to be the Mets. Okay, it's going to be the Mets. So game 1 against the Mets, we lose 6-1. Game 2, we win 6-0. Can we win game 3? We win game 3. We lose game 4. We got to win game 5, and we don't. Of course, 110 wins. We can't. 110 wins. Team that's supposed to win the World Series cannot do it, but a team that's not supposed to win the World Series wins the World Series. That is MLB The Show logic right there at its finest. Wow. Oh, man. You can't make it up. You really can't make it up. Benintendi was trash, too. Really, Benintendi? I call you up, and you do that. Terrible. All right, well, that is unfortunate. We did get the win. Ian Anderson was terrible as well. Sean Manaea was terrible in the postseason. Genesis was terrible. Kenley Jansen was terrible. Oh, my God. We had a lot of guys. Seth Lugo was terrible. All right. Infinite. I just saw Infinity. Awesome. All right, so we didn't win the World Series in this season. It's all good. We got one World Series when the Marlins beat the Angels. Good for the Marlins. Lucas Giolito gets a championship after we traded him. So there you go. That's, I mean, hey, we completed the challenge. I can't be mad about that. So let's go to the full screen and close the video. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let me know down in the comments below some more rebuilding ideas or just video ideas in general. And let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed the content or didn't like it. Just, you can flame me. I don't really care. I might roast back. It may be shitty roast, but it'll be a roast nevertheless. So, that's, hey, we got the challenge done. Couldn't get the job done back to back, but no 90 overalls. You guys saw it. No 90 overalls when we won the World Series. So, tried to micromanage as much as I could. So, yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll see you all soon. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. And peace.